How? How do you fuck this up? How you fuck something so simple as releasing your old games? I just watched PlayStation Classic game lineup and let me read for you. The games are Battle Toshiden, no idea. Cool Borders 2, Destruction Derby, Final Fantasy 7, good choice. Grand Theft Auto, okay. Intelligent Cube, Champion Flash, Metal Gear Solid, of course. Mr. Driller, alright. Oddworld 8 Odyssey, okay. Rayman, very good. Resident Evil Director Scott, okay. Revelations Persona, aka Persona 1. Raid Racers Die 4. Super Puzzle Fighter Turbo 2, okay. Shameful Filter, very good. Taken 3, okay. Tom Clancy Rainbow Six. Twisted Metal, good. And White Arms. These are the 20 games of PlayStation Classic Edition. Okay, where to start? Where is Crash Bandicoot? Where is Spiral? Where are Sony owns IP? Parappa the Rapper, where is he? Gran Turismo, you make a Sony console without Gran Turismo. Not even you're the one, none. There's no of them. Not even Medieval. Well, some of you will use the argument of they have already remakes or re-releases, but that's not the point. I mean, the SNES Classic had Mega Man X and the S Classic has Mega Man, and yet people bought the collection on Switch, PS4. Doesn't mean nothing. So it doesn't have sense why they bring in Street Fighter 2 in the SNES. Street Fighter 2 is in every console that ever has been, and yet they put it in. Why? Well, I can understand some of the third party games because Sony doesn't own those games. But why are their own games? I already say Parappa, Medieval. This I make a list of very known games that they're not in this console. Tomb Raider, I already say Crash Spyro, Crash Team Racing, Xenogears, Parappa, Castlevania Symphony of the Night, any of the Gran Turismo games, Silent Hill, Ape Escape, Tony Hawk Pro Skater, Dino Crisis, Final Fantasy Tactics, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9, Parasite Eve, Armored Core, any of the Kind of Fighters, Soul Age, the PS1 Spider-Man, the Mega Man that came out in the PS1, like 5, 6, like there's a lot. Some people even complain about Legend of Dragon. I could go on how many games there are not, but man, I know some games are gonna be left out. Like I remember when I see the first 5 games they announced it, and I was like, the moment one of these games that I already mentioned are not in the final release, they're gonna blame this game. And if you go to Twitter, everyone is complaining about these games. I mean, some people like it, and so of course, people can like whatever you want. I never played this game. Some people will say they're the best thing ever, but when you hear about the PS1, you think of Crash, Final Fantasy 7, Metal Gear, Spyro, but how you mess up all this stuff? I don't get it. And the worst part, you want to charge us $100 for this. $100 for 20 games, and I will say that five, six of them people are these only five games are universally loved, like the other 15. No one, or maybe they like it, or for the most part, including me, never hear about this game at all. Like, how you mess this up? It's I think it released next month, but I already seen in a lot of video game stores when they post this on Twitter, and I read the comments and people asking how they can cancel their pre-orders. People are actually canceling their pre-orders. That's how bad is all this. Not only that, if you go to the Japanese one, because sometimes there were games that were Japan only. The same happened with the SNES, DNS. Well, if you go there, you're gonna see other games like Parasite Eve, Armored Core, but those are not in the Occidental release. So what's the point? Even so, so many games that were Japan only, they're not there. And for example, yeah, Xenogears wasn't a success here in the other side of the world, but in Japan, games like Xenogears, Background Story, many many no JRPGs are missing on this console. I I don't know what were they thinking. Maybe it's about was about money. The licenses, the people are asking too much money for the license, but if that's the thing, why? What? Because you can please everyone, but you must at least try to please the most people you can. But how many people do you truly feel pleased of this console? Like, okay, Final Fantasy VII, Metal Gear Solid are many one of their most, or for not say their best games that I ever played, but only one game is justifies the purchase of one console. Like, yes, Fi- Final Fantasy VII may be your favorite game for all time, but only one game justify 19 that you're never gonna play. They're $100. You can go to Steam, to the PS Store, to the eShop, and bought this game for $5, 10 to nothing. When I say sorry, what? Why? I want to hear if someone thinks the same way I think, because I can. I can defend this. You can't defend this product. It's bad product. It's a bad lineup of games. And I don't say that so those games are bad, but they're not justified a purchase of a $100 console. Neither are classics. Or FU7, Metal Gear are classic, but you wanna tell me that people believe that Jumping Flash is a video game classic and not Symphony of the Night? Or that you would prefer to play what's this game again name? Ridge Racer Type 4 instead of a Gran Turismo? Or play Mr. Thriller instead of Crash Bandicoot? Or I don't know, Cool Borders instead of Tony Hawk? You tell me, guys. I don't know. I don't know really. This beyond me.